for resisting arrest. I mean, for ashing out a cigarette, you can't get for resisting arrest. I never told him. I never resist. He never told me I was under arrest. We were not even detained. How am I resisting arrest?
Welcome to U.S. Corrupt Cops, your source for uncovering the dark truths behind law enforcement abuse. In today's episode, we expose how corrupt officers wrongfully arrested an innocent girl, showcasing the alarming misuse of power. Stay with us to reveal the full story. If you like this video, press 1. On August 25th, 2023, two officers with the USS Police Department in Florida pulled a red vehicle over for an alleged traffic violation. Even though it's unclear whether the initial traffic stop was lawful or not, this encounter is more about the passengers of the vehicle. So, we can give the officers the benefit of the doubt and assume that the initial detention was legal. Keeping that in mind, we're about to review the body cam footage from one of the two officers. But note that the second officer, whose body cam was mysteriously not running, is the main focus here since he is about to absolutely lose it, as you're about to see.
How we doing, guys?
Wait, what? You were allowed to ask cigarettes out the window?
You have yours, boss? Hey, boss, right here. You have your ID with you?
Really quickly, before we proceed, there's one crucial point worth discussing here if you didn't catch it. The first officer, who was initially speaking to the driver of the vehicle, just asked one of the passengers to provide him with ID. Following this, the second officer, whose footage we're looking at, also did the same, asking the other passenger for ID. First and foremost, it's not illegal for the officers to ask for ID. They can ask for anything they want, but the passengers, on the other hand, had every right to refuse this request, thanks to the Fourth Amendment, which is the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. It's also worth noting that if you're a passenger, and the police lack reasonable suspicion to think you have engaged in illegal activity, you have the legal right to decline to provide identification. The term reasonable suspicion here means the police must genuinely believe you have been involved in or are planning a criminal act. Now listen closely as we come to realize why exactly the officer was trying to pull the passenger out of the vehicle.
Say that it's against the law. I'm sorry, so we're gonna shop the fuck out.
Why do I need to show you mine?
Hey, y'all show me the law. Y'all show me that law.
I don't even smoke. No, we're just asking, that's all.
Even though it's rather tough to hear exactly what was being said, the main point became clear. The officer was ordering the passenger to show ID just because he flicked a cigarette out the window. Note that it wasn't a request to show ID anymore. It was a firm order. This time, let's see what happened next. It's utterly unbelievable.
Bro, how you opening the door, sir? Do you not see this? Yeah, opening the door, sir. Sir, why are you putting your hands on me? Do you see this, right?
Hey, just hold on.
That is on camera, right? Hey, y'all.
Step out. Step out.
Sir, please record this stuff. Are you serious?
Watch them. Watch them.
Are you serious right now? Are you?
Hey, boss, stay in the car.
Hey, stay in the car! Stay in the car!
Hey, I got you, buddy. Good. I got you, buddy. Get down for nothing, man. For asking a cigarette out the fucking window, dude? It's okay, they can't take that.
You didn't have to come here, guys. Just stay still. We're good.
Nobody else move.
You violated assaulted me, bro. I didn't even. Come on, man. I didn't even assault you anyway.
Close your door.
Close my door.
Close your door.
I'll put this up.
Alright, there you go. All the way, fuck. All that's on camera. That was really, bro. Y'all are all on camera, bro.
It's fine.
I promise you.
Hey.
Bro.
Here me up. We'll get you up, alright, boss?
I can't help.
Don't need these, bro. Here, actually, turn your side. There you go. Alright, you ready? Step up. Step up. Pull your pants up for you real quick. Here, we'll go over to my car, okay?
You
want
grab
my
a
car?
cigarette for me?
Yeah, I got you. That's fine.
Yo, he's
That's fine. I know. Fine, just stand right here.
bro.
I know. Even if it sounds ridiculous, you just gotta
Ain't
listen,
no
boss.
sound ridiculous. He still didn't have rights to pull me out of the car like that and slam me on the ground, bro. Period. You know you are, bro. That was not legal. That was not legal.
Hey,
No, it was not.
This isn't gonna help, bro. Just talk to me. That's fine. I know how he can be. I know how he can be.
Look at my hand.
As seen in the footage, the first officer forcefully yanked the passenger door open and subsequently pulled him out in a violent and aggressive manner before throwing him to the ground face first and placing him in handcuffs. It goes without saying that this was completely uncalled for and a blatant abuse of authority. Under Florida law, if you're a passenger during a traffic stop, the police have the authority to temporarily restrict your movement, essentially seizing you, but they can't conduct a search without reasonable grounds to believe that a new crime has occurred. Furthermore, you can inquire whether you're free to leave at any moment, and the officers might very well permit you to go. In addition, the law permits police to remove passengers from a vehicle if there's a valid reason to do so, such as suspicion of a crime beyond the initial traffic offense. Judging by this, we come to one conclusion: the officer's actions were completely unconstitutional, since he had absolutely no valid reason to remove the passenger from the vehicle, and definitely not with such force. Speaking of which, the second officer even pulled out his firearm and pointed it directly at the other occupants of the vehicle, escalating the ordeal even further. Lastly, the fact that the second officer left a rather concerning remark, saying that he knows how the first officer can be, leaves us wondering what else was done in the past. These remarks don't stop here though, so pay attention ahead.
God, look what you did to my hand.
Let me see how tight it is. Here, hold your hands like you're. Oh, I see. Okay. We'll adjust it
It's
1
alright,
second.
it's alright.
I have to wait till I have another unit here. But I'm gonna fix your hands, okay? So I know I see that. That's uncomfortable right there. You got a problem? This we got to talk to Sergeant.
Sorry, it's all on video.
Give me your name now.
Man, I need to talk to somebody. I'm not talking to you. I need to talk to somebody else. I need to talk to somebody else, man. Listen, bro, that was not right. That was not right. That's not right. We're asking a cigarette, bro. You could easily gave us someone. Let's go around and bro. We did nothing
You have to
wrong.
identify
We did
yourself.
nothing wrong. You want me to identify myself for asking out a window? For asking out a window, dude? Come on, man. Y'all need to call somebody, bro. You're gonna put me on asking a cigarette, bro, and that makes your day better, dog. I'm supposed to see my kids today, bro. What the f, man? Man, you got the ID, man. And that's for what? For what? For what? Resisting. I'm going for, sir.
Not complying.
Not complying. I did not resist. I asked him, what did I do wrong, sir?
What's your name, man?
All I asked him, my name is Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Listen, sir. He has it all on video. All I asked him was, what I did wrong. I've never heard ashing out of a window is a misdemeanor. And then now he's telling me I'm going for resisting arrest. All I wanted to say was I wanted to talk to sir, and my whole 24 years of living, sir, I've not heard that. I did not try to resist this man. I did not snatch from him.
You're right for a warning for asking a cigarette.
Sir, I got it. This
Sir,
man got
listen.
before I leave. No, just go. I got it.
Listen.
This is a good time to clarify whether the act of asking a cigarette out the window is a crime. Note that Florida Statute 59010 addresses the disposal of lighted substances, saying it is unlawful for any person to throw, drop, or dispose of a lighted match, cigarette, cigar, ashes, or other flaming or glowing substance, or any substance or thing which may or does cause a wildfire. Anyone who violates this section commits a misdemeanor of the first degree. In simple words, it is indeed a misdemeanor to ash a cigarette out on the road, and that's completely understandable. Nobody's arguing whether this was a crime or not. The main issue is the fact that the officer abused his authority by pulling the passenger out and then proceeded to use excessive force by throwing him to the ground. Speaking of excessive force, we'll quote a section from floridajustice.com. A law enforcement officer has the right to use such force as is reasonably necessary under the circumstances to make a lawful arrest. An unreasonable seizure occurs when a law enforcement officer uses excessive force in making a lawful arrest. Excessive force is defined as using force that is not reasonable or which is excessive given the circumstances of the situation. Many police officers are trained that force should be applied in incremental steps, like starting with respectful requests and escalating as necessary. It's also a common practice to use the same amount of force towards a suspect that the suspect is using towards the officer. However, we have seen instances of abuse of power where law enforcement is causing great bodily harm or serious injury to a person. This is improper. Clearly, this applies to the current situation. No logical individual would claim that the officer's use of force was rational in this case, since the passenger did not resist, did not fight back, did not threaten anyone's safety, and did absolutely nothing. Yet he was now being charged with resisting arrest, which is simply outrageous.
Hey, somebody, don't you?
You should we just step out the car. I had every right.
I don't care. You're friend.
That's fine.
What?
That was fast. More dope? Okay. Yeah.
What happened?
All of them?
Here's being detained for him.
Why are you detained?
Being detained for him.
Turn around, face the car real quick. Just for now. If there's nothing, then you'll be good.
Nothing will be good. Why are we being detained?
That's right. You can lean on the car real quick.
Like, why are we being detained?
We found drugs.
What
Until we
drugs?
figure out whose it is and everything.
Hey,
If it's not y'all's, y'all be good. And you'll be on your way.
what drugs did you find?
I wasn't there. I've been here with you the whole time.
Bro, like,
boss.
why, like, bro, there's nothing in that car. There's nothing in the car.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You got a body cam on?
We both do. They were active the whole time.
Yeah.
After today, you can request it.
Alright.
Bro, you act like it's against the law to flick the clean. That's
And what's crazy, he already told us it's not against the law to flick a ash out the window.
Yes, you lied like a bitch.
He told us you only thing.
Your supervisor,
You know
nigga.
what? You know what I have to show you? When I'm done doing it, I will pull up the statute and I will show it.
Kelsey pulled over this week to flick.
It doesn't matter. Also, I need everybody's names. Because now you
I
are.
already gave him my ID, he already ran my ID.
I'm not under
And if you refuse to identify yourself, you will
You
go to
gave it
jail.
to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he already ran
Well,
my
where the
ID.
drugs you found first, you gotta like, you
I
know
don't
what I'm
have to
saying?
show you. I don't have to do nothing.
So you're telling
you
me
will
like I'm
identify
gonna arrest you
yourself
for
or you will
drugs,
also
but
be
you
going
can't
to jail.
Oh, this guy. This thing doesn't want to come and try to talk about some shut up. Like I gotta listen to you. I got freedom of speech, right? I ain't gonna lie, I am gonna go to law school. So I can fucking like shit like this happen. Oh, y'all law stupid as hell. Y'all already up by pulling him out the car with no reason and slamming him on the floor. All y'all motherfuckers gonna go to court about this. So y'all motherfuckers.
You back him, that's y'all
You
fault.
should have picked on the they know they laws.
We finna hit the police station right after this.
Oh,
We
yeah.
filed for all the
What
body
happened?
cams.
I don't give a fuck what
And
happened.
this is going all over.
And I'm
All
getting
over
all
TikTok.
y'all-
I'm a rapper around here. This is going viral crazy.
W. Terry and what's your name? What's your name? You asking our names. Hey Williams. I feel like he can pull this one out of all y'all. He over there trying to face you.
It's crazy.
Hey bro, you can't like bro, hey you just bro, you can't do that. I'm not under arrest. Put that back in my pocket. Hey bro, again. You ain't doing shit. Tell him to put that shit back in my
Chill.
Bro, like honestly, like it's like literally, bro, y'all, the car probably got hit because I smoked weed in the car. I got my medical
Now
marijuana.
does it alert to the odor of marijuana?
Yeah, the odor of
we got-
marijuana,
we
nigga.
got-
I got my
Dog,
medical
it's not
card,
trained to
bro.
smell
I got my
weed.
medical card. Shut up. Stupid as fuck. You didn't get no pussy.
They both need to be searched. That's it.
Hey, I told you twice. You're not making it easier. Now you're gonna sit in the back.
Face the car for me, boss.
That's it.
Only thing on me is my ID.
Before they try to do anything, we gotta watch that video, bro. And you at least, man, could at least tell him that.
You know what really
Come
happened.
on, bro. Like, I know that you have to work with this man, whatever, dude, and it's like,
It's
you know
just,
what I'm saying? But
you should know that he
bro,
judged
like-
him based on his face tattoos and everything. That was instant.
Well, I'll tell you,
You can say-
we
you
got
can say
a
he
call.
did, but-
We got a call about y'all. That's why we checked out in the first place, and then we saw
I'm
the
sorry,
ad.
but it's been,
that
yeah,
call about
it's
it
been
for what?
that I've been able to deal with officers
At the park?
reasonably, bro.
Because we were sitting in the park,
someone said they saw a narcotic deal.
a narcotic deal.
That's just what we were called in.
What?
Yeah, that was the reason for the stop.
At this point, we finally get to learn the reason for the traffic stop. Someone had called 911, assuming that there was a narcotics deal going on in a park. These individuals were there earlier, and of itself is rather controversial as a mere assumption. Logically, it shouldn't be enough to escalate the ordeal to such an extent. Anyway, everyone in the vehicle was now detained since the officers claimed there was an odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle, so they're now rummaging through the car. Even though the ordeal is already unbelievable, it gets 10 times worse when the first officer comes up with a bizarre reason to try and make more arrests. Watch what he comes up with, it's wild.
The reason we saw your car.
We literally walked.
You can request all that.
At the end of the day, whether he stopped us for resisting arrest, I mean, for ashing out a cigarette, you can't keep resisting arrest. I never told him. I never resist. He never told me I was under arrest.
He literally-
We were not even detained. How am I resisting arrest when we're not
Never even
detained?
ran his rights at
Never
all.
ran me my rights. Oh yeah, I was never.
Turn on my body camera. On the front of this dollar bill, it's caked in what's now tested positive for cocaine. I can't get it to come off into a bag because every time you try, it sticks to your fingers and it doesn't actually go off the bag. But I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up, but right here next to the president's head is the spot where I wiped the bill, and it's now a clean spot. So there's a complete layer of cocaine all the way across the dollar bill, hence why the owner is gonna be charged with possession of cocaine.
Who's that?
The chick's gonna go for it.
You heard that right. The officer, after failing to fish for a good enough reason, came up with the most illogical explanation to make an arrest. He claimed that a dollar bill had a white substance on it, which tested positive for cocaine. The main part to highlight is how he stated that it's so minimal that gathering it into a container would be impossible. There's a very quick and easy way to debunk this. Going all the way back to the early 90s, research showed that there has been significant cocaine contamination of US paper currency, and today, 90% of all US bills have traces of cocaine on them. This is an authentic and factual statement backed by research that goes to show how tyrannical this officer was.
I don't know the scenario, but when an officer asks you to get out,
He didn't. He asked me for my identification. Listen, I never heard of that. I never heard of ashing out a cigarette. Ashing a cigarette out the window was illegal. So I told him, I said, can I please?
What did you
Regardless, the point is, he said we weren't being detained, and he still pulled me out of the vehicle and handcuffed me, and I was not read my rights.
Okay, were you asked anything about pertaining to this stop or anything that would
He
incriminate
said
you?
at first that we were stopped because somebody said something about a drug transaction or something like that, and then he said it was because we were ashing out the window.
Oh,
and the officer right there even told me, I said, sir, you know what he did ain't right, and he was like, man, I know, but like
The
this is
kid,
not.
the big goofy.
Well, this female officer just called one of her coworkers big and goofy once again goes to show that there were certainly some undisclosed happenings at this police department. Let's see what else she had to say.
There, bro,
He's a
he's not
training.
saying.
You don't know what he's talking about.
Man, I don't know, but I know he was wrong. I know he was wrong.
Listen,
And listen, I've
here,
been through this
hold
situation
on.
before. The sergeant gonna tell me he's gonna come talk to me. He's not, bro, and I'm not wrong.
I'm the corporal.
I was ashing out the window, ma'am. I was ashing
I'm
out the
supervisor.
window.
So here, listen. Hey,
I also
listen to
see
me.
my kids today, dog. Like, and this
Here,
was crazy.
Sit down. Did you crouch swipe? Yeah. What? Swipe. You did?
I don't got nothing, I swear.
So
I
we
just
don't have
gotta
to
talk to somebody.
unless we ask
This
you.
isn't rightful, man.
Sit down. Just sit down. If we don't ask you questions pertaining to the investigation, by law we don't have to read you your rights because what are you going to say that's incriminating? So just because he didn't read you his rights doesn't mean.
Not even that. He opened the door. Before he said anything, he opened the door and snatched me out. He snatched and twisted my arm, snatched me. The video's all on one of our phones. They were recording it. I asked the
we got video
sergeant.
too, and we'll
Okay.
review that video. Okay?
After what? After I get arrested? Like, after I go to jail and sit in jail, you know what I mean? Ain't right, bro. Y'all gotta look at this before y'all arrest
How
me.
old?
I'm asking y'all.
How old are your kids?
I got a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old. Listen, I got my phone. I need my
here,
phone.
listen to me. Regardless, man, you're still in a car with drugs.
I don't have drugs. That's not my vehicle, and they were not on my purse. I have no drugs. I don't do drugs. I can be drug tested. All I do is smoke marijuana. I don't even have that on me, and I don't have a card. Yeah, I smoke marijuana. That's it.
Who cares?
But
it is what it is.
I just listen. I need my I got my cigarettes, my wallet, and my phone. I need that. I'm going to jail.
I'll make sure.
Bro, I just need y'all to look into that.
We will.
Like,
we review all the.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's not like. If you sees I don't have a warrant, I wasn't doing that wrong. I honestly thought that I was against my life. I really, honestly did. That's really what it was, and that's what it all came down to.
You think you pull people over just?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell, yeah, man. I'm sorry. Maybe not you. Maybe not everybody. Maybe not you. Maybe not everybody. But listen, I'm sorry. That man was doing it straight. Big and like he's saying like, oh, I'm sorry, for asking us. Why can't you give us a warning going by our day? You want to try to see if there's drugs in the car, all that, make another excuse on why y'all pulled it. How are you gonna say it was for Ash's cigarette? Then there was a drugs transaction. There was no call.
Did he walk his dog?
Come on, man. Yeah, he walked his dog after he slammed me and all that shit. I guess he had a reason to do it. But honestly, I'm sorry, but like all reality, I was just actually a cigarette. I didn't know that was against the law. In all reality, I understand technically, yeah, maybe I did something wrong that I didn't know about that's getting me arrested right now. Maybe I did. I don't know. So
I said I don't know all the details to it, so otherwise I could explain it to you. But I'm sorry for not knowing everything. But we will. I'll figure it out and we'll fill you in. Who's that girl to you guys?
I don't know. It don't even matter.
Alright, just sit back here and relax, okay? And your speech is extremely slurred.
When was the last time you used cocaine?
I don't use coke. I've never used coke.
This question's not gonna get us anywhere. You're going to jail.
Alright. Hey, come on.
I'm trying to talk to you guys. Stop, please.
Stand right here so I can still keep an eye on my
Can you
officer.
please just like piss test me or something? I promise you I'm not.
Hey, do any of your buddies have a driver's license? Do you want to let them drive your car or should I tow it?
Can I just talk first?
No, do you want one of them to drive your car or should I tow it?
No, please.
Do you want one of them to drive your car or should I tow it?
Just listen, please.
That last time I'm going to ask.
Please. Stop, bro. Can you listen? Like, I'm here to talk. I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay, and I
Can you just
understand.
listen to me?
However, I wasn't here for the entirety of
that's
the
not-
investigation.
There's no coke in there. There's no. I don't do drugs.
Can you look into that? Is that all rightful?
Listen, hear me out. So what I'm gonna do, once all the cameras are uploaded, man, I'll review everything.
After
okay.
I'm already incarcerated.
You'll be fine.
No, I won't. That's if I'm not being arrested rightfully, that's not fine.
Then the
that
case
needs
will
to be looked into before I get arrested.
Then the case will be dropped.
Look at the videos
I was
real
not
quick,
read my
bro,
rights.
before,
I was not read my rights. I was not. We were told we weren't being detained.
I'm gonna.
And how am I being? How? And first off, I'm resisting arrest. And where's the other charge? I'm resisting arrest on what charge? What else am I being charged with, sir?
Just
it's
resisting.
not rightful,
That's a charge, man.
It's not rightful.
Well, they say second degree misdemeanor will get you out of there. It's $100
For what?
bond.
A resisting arrest?
Just regular resist, not arrest, not nothing. It's just regular resist.
Yeah, but can I get out during the weekend?
Wait, what's today, Friday?
Yeah.
They'll release him today, right?
Depends how fast they get them in. Yeah. So.
I thought you have to go to court first to get a bond.
What is she being arrested on?
Possession of cocaine.
Do I have to go to court first to get a bond?
What's that?
Do I have to go to court first to get a bond?
Okay.
No, you have a bond right now.
Okay, so I got a question. Why? Everybody else had a body cam, but one person in the search car didn't have a body cam. Wait, what? He doesn't have a body cam.
Everyone stop.
Okay, can I ask you?
I have a lot of work to do.
But like,
I'm gonna look into
can't
it.
y'all like just speak like this is bull, bro? It's
I'm
bull.
going to look into
And
it.
especially
Everybody,
me,
calm
though.
down. Okay.
Come on, bro. Like,
All right. Listen, your boys are gonna get you out.
You're saying that doesn't matter, sir. Like, I was supposed to see my kids this weekend, bro.
He's supposed to pick him up today.
A very important question was raised and promptly neglected by the officers. Why did the first officer not have his body cam up and running? Anyway, the driver and the passenger were both transported to jail after this. The driver was booked for possession of cocaine, completely bogus, and the passenger was booked for resisting arrest, completely bogus. Yet again, no further updates have been made as of the date of this recording. Thanks for watching US Corrupt Cops. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more stories on police misconduct. Stay informed and stay safe.